Hi, friends. What if you didn't need to fix anything about yourself? What if healing isn't about becoming better, but coming back to wholeness of who you truly are? You know, for me, I've spent a long time on this spiritual path thinking that I needed to fix myself, thinking that there was something wrong with me, because in the new age of spiritualism, we are taught that we have these inner child issues, generational traumas and curses, healing our ancestral lines, and healing other things that may have happened to us throughout time and in past lives as well, and that we need to fix ourselves and heal ourselves in order to reach, quote unquote, enlightenment. And as we know, as we go further along on our path, that's not necessarily always the case. You know, I realized I wasn't broken at the end of the day. I was just disconnected for who I truly am as a person. Because who I truly am as a person is a beautiful soul who is not lost, who is not broken. And as we go along on our journey, we realize that the truth path to enlightenment is stepping into our own power and stepping into our true, authentic self, and realize that why we decided to reincarnate back into the 3D world on planet Earth was so that we can be a co-creator. And in being a co-creator, we are at a pivotal time right now. And in this pivotal time, we can uplift others and help by just being our true, authentic selves as a co-creator in our power. We are then able to then inspire others by just being. And so with being on this path, there isn't anything that you need to heal. You need to realize that, yes, life did happen to you. And sometimes traumatic things can happen. I've lived through my own traumatic events. I'm not dismissing any event that has happened to somebody. And yes, there are times where we need to deal with the emotions that come up with the traumatic event. And maybe we do need to seek counseling or a therapist or something of that work, just so we can then overcome that and realize who we truly are at the end of the day. And so, friends, what I'm trying to really say is that you're not broken. You are not needing to be healed, and you do not need to go through this life thinking that something is wrong with you. What you truly need to do is embrace that you are a powerful person, that you are a co-creator, that you're beautiful, that your soul is just magnificent in the way that it anchors in the golden light and the way that it is able to shine onto others. And when you're truly in your power, you know what I mean by that. You know, true healing for me is coming back into the present moment and really sitting here for what it is. We are not in the past and we are not in the future. We are right here and now. And how are we feeling right here and now? Putting everything else aside, putting our stories aside, putting the outcome of what could be to the side. And who are you truly? And when we sit there and we settle down into the present moment and we settle down into the heart space, we can really meet ourselves with true compassion, with true empathy, and realize who we truly are at a deep, deep soul level, to where there is nothing left and you can be the conscious creator. You can be the conscious observer of your reality. And you will realize that we are not our stories. We are not our name. We are not our family's history. We are just ourselves. We are who we are. I am, the I am presence. And so I would ask you today for a journaling prompt, if you will, where for 5 minutes, I would like you to sit with yourself in the complete present moment and drop down into the heart space. And if it helps, put your hand on your heart. And I would like you to take a few deep breaths in and out and sit there for about 5-10 minutes. You're just going to be. We're not going to judge. We are just going to be present. And I want you to really dive deep into that. And when you're just present, what, if anything, pops up to you? What emotions are kind of there? And when we're able to put those stories aside and emotions aside, then I want you to dive deeper of what is truly there. So my friends, if this really resonated with you, if this really landed with you, I'm curious to hear about your journey, how your meditation went, as I am currently on this path as well. And together we can co-create a beautiful reality. We can co-create a beautiful community. And I'm excited to hear what has happened for you. All right, take care.